Hello, Central families. My name is Mrs. Seib, and I teach first grade here at Central. This is my third year teaching and my second year at Central. I have a husband and a dog. Our dog's name is Graham. I graduated from Emporia State University. Here's our class schedule. You will see that it is broken up by A, B, C, D, and E days. You will see what special we have by looking at that letter day and then going down to where it says 2 to 3 o'clock, and that is when we have specials. And you will also be getting a copy of this as well. This year, we're going to be focusing on our priority standards. So all standards are important, but some standards are more influential than others. Priority standards are a carefully selected subset of the standards and skills that not only influence students' success now, but in future grade levels. Teachers place a high degree of focus on priority standards by spending more time instructing, assessing, and providing feedback to students in order for students to gain the level of proficiency required for future success. Students are going to be doing a lot of reading in first grade. We will have read aloud time every day. I will read various types of text during this time, so you can see there I have some picture books and some chapter books. And then we will be doing shared reading, which is when the students have their journeys book and we all are reading the same text. The other type of reading that'll be done is guided reading. Guided reading is when students are broken up by their ability and they are getting the group the help that they need in their small group. Then we will also be doing a lot of writing. So students are going to participate in shared writing as a class. This is where we work together to produce a piece of writing. Students will also write daily in their journals. So they're going to have a journal for each month. Students will learn how to write a lot of different types of writing, including informational, opinion, and narrative. Math. So we are going to be learning so much in math this year. Students will be learning how to add and subtract within 20. They will learn how to measure objects, analyze graphs and data, and compare 2D and 3D shapes. Students will participate in math in a few different ways. So we'll do math as a whole class during our math time, whole group, and then we will also have time for students to work in small groups so that they get the help that they need. Students will also log into Zearn to practice their math skills as well. And Zearn just gives them extra practice of what the lessons that we've already been working on in class. Social studies, students are going to learn a lot in social studies. So they're going to learn how to be a good citizen and what that means. They'll talk about rules and getting along. They will be able to read maps, and then they'll even be able to create maps. We'll talk about what was school like long ago and compare it to what school is like now. Families and how they are all different and care for each other. So not all families are the same. And science. So science is always a really big deal in first grade. They love science. So students are going to learn about plants and animals, the moon and sun patterns, and light and sound. Students are also going to have the opportunity to learn through technology, and that could be the iPad or whatever types of things I might bring in. And they will participate in the engineering design process. So that's where they get to build something for a purpose and then test it out and see if it works. Social emotional learning is so important. So we will be working on that. We'll have SEL time every day, and we'll be working on that during morning meeting. And we'll do that every day. And this is going to be where students get to rate how their morning is going. And then we will also during that time be working on building relationships in our classroom by doing various activities. Students will also get second step lessons every week. These lessons will help students learn how to regulate their emotions, and they will get a chance to role play what to do in different situations. So they'll learn how to calm their body down when they're feeling upset, and then they'll talk about what to do if certain things happen. All right, so hybrid versus in class. So we are starting off the year in the hybrid model. This means that students will be in the school building 2 days a week and will be learning online the other 3 days during the week. So students that are learning online, they're going to have the same work as students who are in class. So for example, the math lesson that I'm teaching to the in-person kids is going to be the exact same math lesson that they get at home, and that's taught online. Attendance is going to be taken every day. Students will be bringing materials home that they will need for their at-home learning days. So you can see the checklist there. And so they'll need to bring their iPad charged every day, their folder, their washed water bottle, and then really, really important is to bring that mask every day. So in-class learning will be face-to-face. And again, students in class will be working on the same things that students will be working on at home. So there are a few different ways I like to focus on classroom management. So the most important one is building positive relationships with my students. So I want students to enjoy coming to school every day. I want them to be excited. I also want to focus on positive reinforcement. So we will have a class reward system where the class can earn a fluff ball that gets to go into a jar for various things. So for example, if everybody is all working really quietly or on task, or somebody gives us a compliment for walking in the hallway nicely, then we might earn a fluff ball. And then for the individual students, they're going to get their own punch card. So when students do something extra or are really on task or something like that, they can earn a punch. And once they fill up their punch card, they can turn it in for a prize. I know that was a lot of information, so if you have any questions, please email me or call the school and they can direct you to me. And I look forward to this year, and I look forward to meeting all of you.